how's it going, everybody? Hopefully, everybody is doing very well today. Bear with me the best you can. I am definitely feeling under the weather today. Yesterday I mentioned I was exhausted, and I think I was actually coming down with something. I don't know, though. Just, bear with me. I'll get that energy back up here in a second. I've basically just been kind of like super lazy all day, trying to like get better. Took some vitamins, some magnesium, some potassium. Hopefully that does the trick. Maybe the brew will do the trick. We'll see. Last night I actually did Rabanaster. So naturally today gotta get in the Ridorana Lighthouse weekly clear in. Get another piece of gear for the Watt Mage. Also, kind of hints me being in this location. It's not exactly in the title. The title is long enough with things I already have planned for tonight. Eventually, I'll be coming right back here and, well, yeah, that's it. Doing this quest as the fisherman. But again, it'll be a little bit later into the night. We'll really see how things kind of pan out and go for that. Also, going to be doing a few roulettes, just maybe even one, honestly, see how I'll feel after the first one, and then after that, gonna start some more farming with, Rathalos, or Rathalos if you prefer, and Byakko. Definitely want to get a Byakko in tonight. I did not actually last night, and I'm sorry I couldn't get any Kingdom Hearts going today. It is, again, with me feeling under the weather. I was tempted to call off the stream for Final Fantasy XIV today, just because I feel like that bad, but, what's it gonna hurt? I definitely need to make progress, and, feeling good or bad, here or there, I still need to get some progress on. So hopefully everything does go well tonight. Let's go ahead and try to get a roulette started. Just gonna do the 70 and expert. Again, may only do the level 70, may do the expert right after this, depending on how this really goes and how I'm feeling. Actually running through a lot of this. Wait isn't too bad at all, 6-minute wait. And again, I'll travel back to this location later on. Gotta do this fishing quest, level 53. Plus, hopefully it'll give me a new fishing hole. Maybe. Lead me to one. I'm hoping so. But for now, while we wait on this, I'm going to go ahead and get that daily MGP up. And I'll try my best to get back tomorrow with Kingdom Hearts. I don't really want to make a solid promise I'll be back with it. I'm going to try, though. Definitely. It's just really depends on if I'm feeling better tomorrow, which I'm sure I will. Really been pushing myself a lot lately with trying to get a lot of things accomplished, so may just still be really exhausted. PC Gamer, what's up? I'm definitely on there. Tomberry Disciple, everywhere. You Google it. It is actually the best way to actually find any information about myself. Like, you Google it, it'll take you to the Lodestone, the YouTube channel, the Twitter, Instagram, all of the places I've planted this character's name and stream channel. It's everywhere. Twitch, Reddit, Tumblr. Oh man, it is literally everywhere. Facebook. That's a risky one. Should have went with the other side. What would that have been? Not that much better. Would have been better though. 180's definitely better than 72. Got a jackpot yesterday, so not that worried about it, thankfully. That happened. 252. Still had a good draw right here. Number 6 on the duty finder now. Sweet. And one really rude way to say you did not get a jackpot. But I got 306. All the tickets were paid for with a small gain, so could have been worse. Could have been better. Could have been worse, though. Oh man, I've got all kinds of shit I need to sell now. Which isn't a bad thing. Need more of these skills. 1 away from the minion. Still 50 away from the mount. Which is insane. I've got to do something with that. Alright, well, let's go sell some stuff. Should have just pressed up. Do I have any fish? The urchin. I was gonna sell it on the market board, but meh, not right now. Any of these doing notoriously bad? Couldn't say really right off the bat, so small donation for now. I'll be back. Okay, it's all yours. Yeah, it's good enough. Good deal. The thing I love about selling materia on the market board is just how fast it goes. Everybody's always looking for materia. And I'll sell it on the low. Okay. Well, shit. I was actually hoping this would pop a little faster. Guess I'll head back to the Foundation for now. I always wish that there was more that you could do in these intervals while waiting on queues. There's some things you can do, but it's just, man, you're so limited in some ways. Like this quest, I would love to actually do it, but to be honest with you, I feel like it's gonna be like an instance quest, so like probably couldn't do it while waiting on the queue. Well, I could, in a sense, but if I'm in the middle of the actual cutscene, No bueno. But, you know, who comes to a bar that doesn't have chairs? Something else I actually noticed. This game is riddled with counters they don't let you go behind. But the one behind here, no boundaries. You can climb all over his beer. Whatever the hell's in these barrels anyway. What is that? And why is it down here? It's a table. This old guy here, he's my favorite. Jasper, what's up? Yeah, PC. Sure, go ahead and send a friend request if you want. I honestly have friended everybody that's ever asked on here. I mean, I don't hate. As long as you don't hate, I don't hate. And we are good. Oh yeah. Did we rank up yesterday? Still that close. Right there at it. Mel, hello and good evening. Glad that you could join us today. How are you this evening? Also, Jasper, I hope you're doing great today. Same to you, PC. Hope everybody's doing great. Number 3 on the duty finder. It is almost brutal how long it's taken. I would go fish, but fishing in the same location I have been now would actually somewhat benefit because it'd give me experience still, but not that much. So, really hoping I can get the wheels rolling and turning here to do this quest. I'll probably go ahead and actually do it right after this roulette. Maybe queue up for the level 70 if this goes well right after. And while waiting, I can actually just pan this quest out really quick. Already know where to go for 61. I actually thought about doing Heaven on High today. But I think I want to plan out something with Heaven on High a little bit more concrete and sound with the group. A little bit ahead of time to maybe actually, hopefully, get to floor 100. Still haven't been there yet. I think, what was the farthest we got? Like, I think it was 70 something. And it was actually brutal. Huh. And then right after that, it's hard to keep a party. I mean, it takes hours. It really does. I mean, you just need so many breaks from it. It could take upwards from like 2 to like 4 hours, I would say, on average. And that's seeing some of the same things over and over again. Like, they switch up the room, and it's like a structure. But it's really not enough. Although it is fun, you know, especially if you're somebody like me, who I've mentioned multiple times, grew up playing Gauntlet. It's right up that alley. It's a lot of fun, actually. It's just like Palace of the Dead. Sorry, I really have to have a change of setting. I've really expected to get in here a lot faster. I was on number 6 at 6 minutes. Now number 3. And it's on 11:45, estimated at 14. Gosh, that DPS queue, it's so brutal. PC, you may be on a different data center. If that's the case, then I don't know if it'll actually send it over. If you were within the same data center, like I'm in Primal, then maybe. That's the last thing that I could actually think. Thank you so much, Mel. Thank you. Yeah, it's a really intense fight. No doubt. I was actually doing some of the same things today. Not watching myself, but watch others get the clear. And it's like, I may have had the most excited face so far on the clear. Everybody else that I've seen just today looks exhausted. Like, there's no other way to put it. It's like they literally put in work, which the battle is a lot like that, you know. It's a lot of work finding a group, keeping a good party. That alone is key to that fight, and that alone is hard to keep together and find. Stock alert. But, yes, thank you so much for watching the video and making it to this one. That's really awesome. But it is definitely an intense fight. There's no way to undersell it. It's just intense. It's riddled with bugs that I'm guessing will never be fixed now. And, because even after the hot fixes just last night, getting into that fight, it was still just as brutal as ever. I'm still only 4 clears on extreme. Which hopefully will change, you know, within the future. It's just so brutal. It does make you feel proud, though. That's one of those fights, like, once you actually have it under the belt, you don't feel anything but proud. And that may sound weird to some people looking at a game in that perspective, but there's no other way to put it. You just feel proud. You're like, yes. Oh yeah, I was definitely happy to get that clear. Mainly, see, one of the other things that I've watched with a lot of other people getting their clears is most of them don't have the schedule like I do with work. Working 12 hours, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So, I have really crucial time that I actually have to work on it. Luckily, I do have plenty of days off throughout the weeks, but it's still pretty brutal. Not really having as many people to get into the fight with, really going on Party Finder alone, it can be tough. And I understand anybody that doesn't even want to even get into the fight. Like, I've noticed that a lot with people where they just kind of refuse after a few tries with it, just because the mechanics alone are so iffy. But definitely, if you put in the work and get the clear on that fight, it is totally worth it. You will feel proud. Tenacious, I like that. The fact that you say tenacious and determined. I actually watched Tenacious D today. What are the odds? It's completely unrelated, but still, yeah, that's funny. What a day. I am tempted to do this quest now, but I know as soon as I start it, this is gonna pop. Sorry, you free. Okay. Let's do it. What are you giving me? Nice. I could use at least one of these things. I could probably use it all, but clearly I only gotta get to pick one. Cloud fishing allows you to cast your line from the floating islands. Exciting. Oxundu maybe? Red balloon. Fishing tackle is like a floater, I'm guessing. Red breed of balloon bug found floating at a higher elevation. Oh, no, it's bait. Okay. What else? And a new fishing rod, which I'm always about. This guy's got a nightmare name, Ansalume. That's probably wrong. Unsalme. We'll go with that one. Is eager to share some exciting information with a fellow fisher. Good to see you, Tonberry. I've got some news for you that I think you're going to like. Have you ever heard of a fish called an ice pick? Not only do they have a kick like Melodon, and the wits to give any fisherman a challenge, but cut them into... They're really getting me with some of these crazy words. Unfamiliar with, Gugons? Gujons? and fry them till they're golden, and they're just the thing to take away the taste of Gibralant's breast brown. Okay. Well, a shoal of the beauties has been sighted in a fishing hole I know in the western highlands of Kurthos. Let's head over, shall we? I'll meet you by the northern entrance to Falcon's Nest. Okay, Falcon's Nest. Let's do it. Didn't expect this. I actually thought something more would go down. But I'm okay with that. It's convenient. But yeah, something I was getting at with trying to get that clear too with Rathalos is like, not only with my job, my time is so limited. Like, you know when you grow up, this is gonna sound weird, kind of a throwback. When you grow up, like, your parents always tell you, you know, like, appreciate the time you have. Now that I'm an adult, I really wish, like, you know, I totally did. I had a pretty decent childhood, but totally wish I would have, like, embraced the time of having nothing but free time a little bit more. Now being an adult, it's like having to, like, watch your favorite episode of a TV show and then just smash it in the snippets and only see the real important parts, but really kind of enjoy the end, which is like the end of your day, especially if you're a working person. Ah, Tonberry, you're finally here. I was afraid I'd missed you. To tell you the truth, this young lady and I have just returned from the fishing hole. I'll explain in a second, but first allow me to introduce you. Tonberry, meet... Rayra? We'll go with it. A fellow fishing enthusiast. Oh, Raina. Okay, that's an N. I thought that was actually an R and a I right there for a second. I looked up and saw her name, and it was much more clear. Raina, okay. We only just met ourselves. She was just passing by when I spotted the rod strapped to her back and introduced myself. Raina had heard about the ice pick sighting too, and, well, after a bit of mutual rod rattling, we decided to have a little competition. I'm sorry we didn't wait for you, but you know how hot-headed we fishers can be. Of course, I wish I had waited now. By the time I had managed to catch my first decent-sized ice pick, she already had a brace in the net. How embarrassing for you, and in front of your stomping grounds, too. Why, I'd never been to that fishing hole before in all of my life, yet the fish were practically throwing themselves out of the water for me. Kick me while I'm down, why don't you? I demand vengeance, Tonberry, and who better to deliver it than the gentleman, Master Wallalago, called absolute apex of the angling art. The absolute apex of the what now? Leave it to me. For once, I'm gonna pick this one. The apex of angling art. The perfect piscator? Piscator? The finest fisherman in the firmament. He was talking about you, Tonberry. If there's anyone who can wipe that smirk off Raina's face, you can. The pond where you'll find the fish is off to the north. Cross the bridge and keep going until you reach Gorganje Holding. Oh. Gorgagne? You should find it easily enough. It's the only stretch of liquid water in Malms. Raina caught 2 high-quality ice picks, so you're gonna have to catch 3. Well, shit. I thought she said they were practically throwing them at her. Live for the moment, enjoy your free time. I feel ya. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, definitely it's a good thing to tell your children. Like, my parents told it to me. I'm sure your parents told it to you. Time is literally a commodity when you get older. Like, it's something you really grow to take into and just, like, appreciate when you have it. I really wish he would have gave me a more sound spot. He just gave me over the bridge. I'm guessing it's like this spot in this region here next to this fate. He said across the bridge. Stretch of water for Malms. And literally there's only ponds up here, so... Not exactly the new fishing hole I'd hoped for, though. I think the one I may have been at all this time was actually a little bit more... Well... We'll see. I don't want to speak before I get there. I was gonna say, I was thinking it would bear more fruit, or fish, if you will. We'll see. Come on, land you, dog. There we go. Still number 2 on the duty finder. That does not really give me much alignment right now. Also number 6 at 6 minutes. Did they say I had to use a specific bait? Catch ospics in the frozen pond. Let's hope what I've got going on will actually do the trick. We'll see. There's so many other things I could have done before I started this. It most certainly is, Mel. Next Saturday, like not this Saturday this weekend, but next Saturday, the 25th, I will be 25. Ospic, right off the bat. Ah, high quality Ospic. I see. At least I know the bait's right. I'm okay with that. Got anything planned? I actually do not. I'll be here. I'll be on YouTube streaming. The sad part about growing up in a small town like mine, all your friends not only grow up as you do with you, but also away. Most of my friends are married now. My family, we've never been a birthday family. They stopped, you know, exchanging gifts at a very, very, nice map. Either probably gonna sell it, but you know, still. But yeah, I'll be here on YouTube. All my friends are married with kids. All my family's married with kids. And we all are very busy working. So, I'll be here. Chilling. Luckily, I have the next weekend off. So, literally all weekend for my birthday, we'll have off of work. Thankfully. Number 1 on the duty finder. I'll get something going here in the background. I forget. This is one of many places the soundtrack's almost limited. I may end up buying these fish, too, by the way. It's something I kind of cheated on doing my way with the fisherman. It's just, honestly, these fish aren't really ever that expensive, and pretty easy to buy off the market board rather than sitting here for like an hour and a half. Don't get me wrong. The fishing aspect on here is not so bad. Once you get really used to it and get into the grind of it all. It's still a very slow process. What the monkey? That Bathian smell, damn it. I hate those fish. Gosh, it had to be a battle for Azeroth. I'm telling you, I'm already fighting demons right now. This is gonna be the first World of Warcraft expansion I have not dabbled with. I've actually heard many people say the exact same thing, Mel, and I could see that, you know, it's It's definitely got a lot of the same perks real life fishing has. Solitude, silence, patience is a virtue with fishing, of course. So I definitely see how loads of people find it relaxing. I just wish there was a little bit more of maybe an interactive process to it, or maybe maybe it moved a little faster. You know, maybe they could increase some RNG on fishing for us all. Maybe, but it's not bad though. I could definitely see the relaxing benefits it can have, especially maybe if you've just had a long day. You still want to play the game, hear the soundtrack, mess around with your character, get some stats up, maybe make some gil, and don't really feel like doing all the other stuff. I mean, definitely perfect for that. I swear, I think Final Fantasy IX had the best soundtrack out of any of the games. Next is definitely 14, because so many vastly. Actually, I gotta take it back. Number 1's gonna be 15, because literally 15 has the soundtrack from all of the games. So there is that. 15's really good on the soundtrack. 2's gonna be 9, because it's Final Fantasy IX soundtrack. But the good runner-up for number 3 is definitely 14 for me. Just, there's so many. They actually set a world record for soundtracks within a video game on this game, because not only have they already had so many, they're still producing them, which is insane. But definitely love, well, that's the order there, randomly, but yeah, definitely love some Final Fantasy soundtracks. I wish they would remaster a lot of the older ones. Like, I love that Final Fantasy VII's getting a remake, and I love that we're going to have a very nice remastered soundtrack. That's going to be awesome for Final Fantasy VII when the remake actually does drop. But, I gotta say, there's one other game I wish would get the same treatment. 8 doesn't really need it. It's just the setting and the vibe of the game. It's kind of like instilled into the game itself, so changing that up really wouldn't make that big of a difference anyway. But Final Fantasy VI, I would love to hear that soundtrack with more modern instruments actually coming into the mix. Like, it's not bad the way it is. The classic Final Fantasy VI soundtrack, very nice. I'm gonna play it now. But it's very dated. Very dated, and after I play it, I mean, you'll instantly know exactly what I mean. It's more pixelated music rather than, well, this. Actual instruments. I'm just gonna turn it down a tad bit. I still love it. It's still great. Very classic. I'm actually kind of starting at, we'll start it all over. I think it's like, what, world map music? Maybe? I don't remember. It's definitely a good soundtrack, it's just so dated. Like this right here already. I bet when they wrote this soundtrack, they only probably had like 16 keys on their piano that they were allowed to use. Maybe. Well, this finally decided to pop. Luckily. Thankfully. Gosh, I have got to get the Red Mage a new weapon. Like, the one he's got right now, he's rocking the Byakko weapon. It's not too bad. But it's really affected him on his autumn level. He's still only 367. Where we got? Okay. I was actually here last night. One cool thing, nobody's new this time. I like this. This person says, yo, here, just here, all. You knew it would be this. It's always this. It's funny. I've had it a lot as well, though, so... But everybody here obviously knows what they're doing, so I'm confident this will be quick. I'm probably going to go ahead and do the level 70. Or the expert roulette after this, I mean. Not bad. Ooh. At least it's going very well. How many monitors do I use? 2 PC monitors and my TV. Kinda 3, but yeah. One of them is actually the TV, I'm not gonna lie. It's just because I have a really big TV, and it's super convenient to be able to play like this. There's a whole lot of things that I don't really miss too often, which really makes it helpful. Especially in this game. One thing though is I actually also use 2 completely different PCs. Like I have a PC here, then the PS4 and the TV back here. It's a nightmare setup, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it works. It's very efficient, it's good, but there'd be a few streamers out here who would probably have a heart attack if they saw my setup. It's very, very good, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's slightly cluttered. Not bad though, not bad. It's definitely helpful having the other one. Not to mention, I actually use my cell phone a lot for a lot of this stuff too. It's really easy to use to like cross-reference things. If you ever need to like quickly look something up, very helpful. Holy shit! I've never been able to get this motherfucker down that fast. I'm really impressed with this party. Yes. That last Fester was almost pointless. my miasma and bow actually wore off right before I even cast it. It was like one of those millisecond moments. Shit. Go away. If only that actually worked. That is weird. It works though. Let's be faster. Oh shit, about to get hit with a loot bomb. Man, on Facebook yesterday, I actually saw this post. It was a total shit post, not real at all. But it was actually somebody that apparently, it was a slot shit post. It was a real post that was actually reposted after being deleted somewhere else. Then people kind of rudely making fun of it, but at the same time, it was brutal. It really was. Somebody was actually talking about not being a hardcore gamer and actually never running the extreme content, and when they do, they get carried by their friends, and they actually wanted to justify themselves, which I don't know the situation that actually got them to top this message out, but they wanted to justify being a good person by passing on loot within dungeons, and I just thought that was the most insane thing ever. Like, you would just have to read the full post. I'm completely throwing it out of context, I'm sure, in a certain way. Again, I do not know the original reason why it was ever even posted, but wow. It's just something that's been lingering on my mind for like the last, well, few hours, honestly. Almost 2 days I've thought about it. How does passing on equipment justify a good person? I pass on stuff all the time, but I don't think any better of myself. I just honestly think it's wasted space. I really like this party. Good healer, solid tank, DPS on point. You ever wish that you could like save a party? Like legit, let's like save them into your account. Like I know we got a friends list, you've got free company, but like it would be nice if there was an option to like save the party, like, just to the side. Aside from, like, a friends list, where you could, like, get in touch with these people again sometime. Be like, hey, what you doing? Wanna run a roulette? Almost. What's going on? Almost reached 100 subs? Nice, PC. Keep it going. Honestly, there's one advice I could actually give to people with that is, like, just keep at it and don't really think about that number. Like, have fun with it all. That's literally, I could say, the most important part of streaming. It could get stressful at times. Just have fun with it, though. Oh, one last one in there before it was over, eh? You're lucky Bahamut didn't get to do that. I wish that you got just 2 sound, like, cooldowns while Demi Bahamut was out and you didn't have the timer. But I understand how big of an advantage to the actually any battle that would make it, but man, I can't tell you how many times I regret casting a Bahamut out, maybe a little late, or just wishing I could move a little faster to get to that next spot to get that Enkindle Bahamut out there. Just that big ass blast. Almost the same with, like, Death Flare here, like, it'd just be nice to actually, once you obtain it, to be able to clear it, or not clear it, but use it on demand instead of, like, on a timer. But, it's all good. Again, I see the advantages that could definitely bring to a summoner. Which would never work. I mean, they would definitely work. It would just, like, make things a little too easy. That thing loves me. Like that move in general. What are you doing, Choco? That didn't happen. Whew. Oh, I was gonna limit break him. PC Gamer, thank you so much. It's really awesome. I'm honestly so humbled to actually have everybody that actually jumps into the channel and watches the stream. Not only that, everybody that goes the extra mile to get on the live chat. I always think it's amazing. I always have a lot of fun doing it. Not to mention, it's just a lot of fun. It really is. And again, thank you so much, PC. It was really awesome. And Mel, thank you as well. Definitely appreciate every view. And you know what? That actually went so well. I am definitely willing to go ahead and get the expert roulette going on. I do unfortunately have to take a very quick restroom break, which will be very quickly. It's gonna take me a little bit to get in here anyway. Hopefully not while I'm on this small little break. I'll make it quick. It says 5 minutes. I don't believe it. It's either gonna be not 5 minutes too short or 30 minutes from now 5 minutes, but we'll see. I'll be right back. you know, somebody out there in the world should make headphones that actually fit your dog so they can listen to music, but it's not harmful to their ears. Like, there's times where I want to, like, slip these on Choco and be like, oh, you need to listen to this tune. You really like music. You would appreciate it. But then I start thinking about my actual dog's health and how that would be a terrible thing because she's only, well, she's not even 3 yet. She'll be 3 in, like, 2 months. And I don't want to harm her ears in the future. She's a good dog. Great dog, actually. But that's an invention out there. If you're looking for something to get rich quick off of, dog music. I'm telling you, it's the future. It'll change the world. You think right now, just play something in the background. What if you don't want to hear it, though? It'll happen. Dog music. Plus, I don't think there's actually any that would actually fit onto your canine's head properly anyway without either being too loose or actually, again, damaging their ears, like maybe placing something in there. I couldn't imagine. I would never want to do that. Okay, it says number 7. 6 minutes. I don't believe it. It said 5 a second ago. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I'm gonna have to whip up some more orange juice soon enough. At this rate. Shit. I thought I'd get that snag on. There we go. Sometimes, Mel. Honestly, days that I actually have errands to run and I know it won't take too long, I'll actually, like, leave videos on YouTube and stuff like that, but, she actually watches the stream a lot. Especially if I'm trying to, like, maybe, like, the next morning get a little review on something that I might have thought I missed along the way or wanted to actually check up on my homework with a battle that, or maybe even watch a mistake that I had done to actually change things differently in the future. She'll literally, like, sit there and watch, well, me here in this corner over here. It's kind of funny to watch because she'll look at the TV, then look at me, then look at the TV, then look at me. Actually, I should do that correctly. Look at the TV, then look at me. Look at the TV, then look at me. Oh yeah, I forgot. I am not getting a single high quality os pick out of this. Fingers crossed. Okay. Let's go see what they are in the market board. Just for shits and gigs. I can come right back here. This is an actually super easy spot to find. Their description actually is very accurate. So, yeah. Let's go check a market board real quick. Where's the cheapest one around? Let's go to the goblet. It'd be super simple, super easy. Is it one word? They split it? Yeah, it's one word. Ospic. But it's not a high quality Ospic. So it's useless. Man, okay, there's the expensive ones, and they are the ones that I need. Wow, they are expensive. It's not that I can't afford it, it's just they are expensive. Holy shit. Ugh, to spend 160,000 on 4 fish, that just sounds insane. I'll fish a little longer. Again, you know, it's not that I don't have the gil, it's just, man, that's intense. 4 fish, 1 quest. Actually, Mel, that was something I was gonna rant about eventually tonight. I totally agree. I love the idea. Completely love the idea. It is, in theory, the best way to put it, very, very, very useful, especially if you're a person like me who doesn't have a lot of time to mess around with certain things. So maybe, you know, having the ability to manage it on the go, like the market board, your inventory, just certain aspects with your character, free company chat, loads of those things are very, very useful for this game. Turning that back to the way you've put it, I'll totally agree. Although it's very useful, you don't really need it. If you've got Discord, like I do, all the free company members are there, kind of pointless. If you've got the... There's so many things in the game that make it useless, sadly, that are already integrated in the game, or outside of the game from third parties. So, useful, yeah, I could see it. But you, like you said, everything comes with a cost on it. It's literally a money scam. Like, I hate to put it that way, but it's something everybody has even said. There's no getting around it. Look at the reviews on Google Play, look at reviews on Facebook. It literally, in like, its official release basically happened this week. It's been taken on and put right back on the market on Google Play Store and on the iPhone Market Store. It already has a below 2 rating out of 5. It's like, it was 1.8 last time I looked. So I see how useful it could be, but again, I totally agree, money scam. I myself, after I've read so much of... Wow. This game gives me the same places every time, I swear. But yeah, definitely insane about having to pay even more money. Like, it's kind of seems like the biggest thing they're trying to integrate into this game without making it a pay-to-play. In a sense, I mean, you kind of already pay to play. You have your monthly subscription after all. They gotta pay for that Monster Hunter World collaboration somehow. I wish we'd get that Final Fantasy 13 crossover event again. I actually never got to play it. Not even witness any of it, which I don't know if there was anything actually beneficial from it other than like lightning, glam stuff. I don't even play a girl character, but you know, still yet. I would really like to see a good old lightning here in Final Fantasy 14. Whew. Barely got out of there. But also, to be honest with you, yeah, I actually have not even downloaded the companion app, and I don't know if I will, with there being such tight restrictions around using certain features. Because I actually also read that it was very, very limited to people who do not pay the extra fees. Shit. I thought I was gonna make it. Still another decent party, which is good. Regardless if it is fractal on hard. It's limited to only one character, really. That's cool. I may end up downloading it eventually, just to give it my own real review, I guess you could say. Because, you know, I am blindly talking about it, basically basing everything I've said only off other reviews and a rating score that it has on the Google Play Store, which, again, isn't good right now. But, still, I may give it a whirl, just to give it a real review. Okay. current rating's at 2.2. That's nice. At least it went up. When I saw it earlier this morning, it was low. 1.8. But that's good, though. At least it's going up. You know, there's some people finding some positive use out of it. Honestly, I see if, you know, like, if you have the ability to be able to pay to get that extra feature in there, I could see how useful it really could be. Like I was saying a second ago, like, very, very useful features within it. It's just a little unfortunate that they had to lock a lot of it behind a paywall, or basically another subscription, if you will. But again, you know, I can definitely say positive things about it, though. I'm glad that the score is definitely going up. That's a good thing, you know. Really throwing it out there, hopping up an app like that, and it already having such a negative review is bad for not only the game, which it's not going to affect the players for the most part, but the company itself, it kind of, you know, it costs them a lot of money. Big loss. But again, maybe a lot more positive reviews over time will actually flow in, and it'll actually help out a lot. Or maybe even they'll tweak on it, you know, and like, take away a lot of those fees, maybe. We'll see. Stop moving! They were probably literally saying the same thing to me. Whew. I'm glad there's certain moves I can use while I'm running. Last stretch. Shit. And no point. It's going pretty quick, so that's a plus. We're almost there. 25%. %. Sweet. Okay. Let's give it to the ninja. Great job to you two, ninja. Our DPS actually was pretty much on point in there, so that was pretty nice. Oh yeah, fishing hole. Right before that, though, let's go ahead and get this going. I don't really think this is going to take very long at all. Instant. It's going to take a few players to get. Let me do something really quick in the background. Luckily they added this feature here in a second, so if they start without me, I can just teleport to the battle. Oh, almost perfect timing. That was it. No, wait, that was just a ready check. Oh shit. Yeah. Alliance C. That timer did not work. Damn it, Choco. Oh. Oh shit. Somebody quit. Somebody joined. Shit. Did that way too early. Ah! 58% on Famefreet. That's just what we all wanted. No shit. %. 36%. Somebody use limit break. Maybe not. What the fuck was that move? Oh shit. Ah! They're everywhere. Oh fuck, I'm dead. Yep. Got me once. I bet that scholar's pissed. She actually joined into the fight and has not been able to get in here. She's been chilling out there the whole time. Which is bad for our, like, party here. We have one healer pulling us through, one cheering us on. I mean, we do have the other Alliance healers, but they I don't think they're very kind at the moment. %. Wow, they really put me down low on the priority list here. Starting to think I should just go to the starting point at this rate. Oh, not looking good. The whole Alliance C party is pretty much down. Man, if it's just like a healer use a LB3 right now. Might as well. He's on like 3%. And it doesn't look like anybody's going to get a raise. It's kind of brutal, but it's all good. So, healers tonight aren't quite as conned as they were last night. I think it was a tank. Both tanks actually dipped on us here. I'm sure we'll get another one soon enough, but I mean, at that, yeah, we've got another one already. We still need, there they are. Oh, it was my bad. That was a DPS in a tank, but man, still yet. But I mean, you can't really blame the healers too much. Again, one of our healers literally dipped mid-fought, making it so much harder on all of us, and then our other healer joined a little bit too late because of the other healer dipping mid-fought, and we were down a whole healer that whole fought, so that's one reason our res was restricted, other than the fact that we had 2 red mage that kind of refused to do so. One of them quit. Got another red mage in its place, which I'm actually happy about. Red mage can be so useful when they actually want to utilize their skills, that they can actually make a big difference out of. Man, this group is really rushing it tonight. But the other alliances have had better luck with their characters. After all, we've already had 4 people dip out of our group. Or 3, actually. My bad. I do like the fact that I can say about this party that we do actually have pretty good DPS overall. I'm certain now that we've got a pretty sound party, that things are going to be going a lot better this time around. Oh, Belias. Every time I do Ridorana Lot House, it gives me so many Final Fantasy XII vibes, it makes me want to go back and play it. Wrong one. There we go. Us healers. Really digging the Scholar. Although, I've been saying that a lot here lately with a lot of different stuff. Scholars are very useful as a healer. Holy fuck. Still offset from us, but terrible positioning. Almost risky. Oh man. Ooh. %. It was arguable where I was at in that position to take that attack. I was outside of that AoE. I was close though. Oh shit. People with these tethers are kind of killing me here. 19% on the loss. That was close. %. 6%. Oh shit, 1%. Iffy at that last part there. Fuck. Not what I wanted to do. They came so slow. The mini Alexander. Oh, Mill, it's just beer. I was actually talking about that last night. That is literally the most frequent question asked on this channel, probably. But yeah, it's just beer. Good old brew. Totally did not mean to unmark that monster. Oh fuck. This got stomped like a motherfucker. What are these healers doing? They let the bard die too. Iron brew? Yeah, it's always the same thing. Same type of beer. Well, actually, occasionally I do switch it up. Sometimes I'll have a good old Mox Hard Lemonade. I've been on here drinking stouts, which is my favorite, actually. But, yeah, it's typically just always beer. There's the special occasion where it's whiskey in this glass, but it's more of a dark color than this amber color. But that's literally only on special occasions. Not much on liquor. I don't know how to handle it as well. Holy shit. Who the hell was stacking in there? Like, these 4 people that are dead? That's it? Oh, man. Don't do this, healers. Not again. Okay, there we go. I actually think that was a healer. Oh! Whoa! Super lack of healing. Get my little bit on that I can, I guess. Help out the healer a little bit. Three. What are we going? Multiples of 5. Multiples of 3. I've already got 3. Let's make it a 6. I just don't get the healers. I really don't. Like, I don't know what they are not doing. This next phase here is definitely going to be interesting. Yeah, as this person was saying, rest in peace, Alliance C. I mean, just, it's the sheer lack of res power here. That is, like, the thing. And healing while we're actually up as well. Like, that's also been a thing. Oh well, I guess. Only do what you can. I totally agree with this other person. They actually said it's probably going to be a WAP. Honestly, they didn't make it. The portal has come and gone. Death. Yeah. There's a couple ways to look at it, though. One, thank you, whoever the hell you are, for rezzing me. That's super fucking awesome. Oh, wait, that wasn't the res thing. That was the start from beginning thing. Damn it! I had my hopes up there for a second. But even still yet. The way it was going... No. The healer's got to step it up. But it seems like everybody in my party actually did the same thing, though. Damn! We should have stuck around. They're going to get that LB3 probably here in a second, and they could have got us all. But then again, I don't know. They may run out of time, honestly. It's already looking really chaotic in there. Who would have thought that this would have been what brought on the challenge tonight? I actually figured it might have been something in the roulette. What I really feel bad about is the fact that the bard did stick around and nobody did res him, so... Kind of goes to show, I was saying earlier, you know, maybe we wasted our time. They're going to get that LB3. I don't think they'll use it on any of us. Again, that bard is still there. No resurrection. Shit, we actually still got a few players in that fought. The bard did get a resurrection. He's just dead again. It looks like I may have been on the weaker side today on the Alliance. Loads of death. But again, I cannot really place blame anywhere. One healer is here with me right now. And the other has been in there going solo hills again. It's been rough. This person said they were bored. The other healer said to get a snack. It's about to be a wop. I'm even taking AoE damage out here. Nah, that's not a thing. You know, I never noticed until now, even when you go to a certain player, it actually shows you their health as well. They're at 38% in there, I think. 37. I'm really bummed at the fact that I went ahead and did that start point instead of waiting for a res. I should have. A smarter me would have. So, Mel, what have you been working on lately with Final Fantasy XIV? Or have you had any goals actually set lately you've been trying to achieve? That was actually something I was doing before I actually got into the stream today, was actually kind of seeing what other people are doing within the game, you know? Like, with the current state that we're in, we have a few more events coming up this month, along with, you know, some here and there moments of stuff that we actually have that we can do and grind. But I was actually just curious, you know, really, it's just like, what are other people doing within this game right now? Give me a quick second. Well, they're almost done. Brez! Definitely glad to see you. How are you this evening? And what is up? Depends on your mood at the time. Still trying to get your red mage through some awful job instance. Oh, I feel ya. Is it by chance, which quest was it that gave me the... Is it the Lambard quest? On the red mage? If so, I got the feels for you there. It definitely took a long time of me having to really get used to this game to be able to get that clear. My first red mage, I almost rage quit on it. I may have. That may have been the one I actually just like quit for a while, went back to my main, leveled a bunch of more shit, and then, you know, got back to the red mage again to get that clear. But I feel you. Doing good, nice. Been leveling very slowly on World of Warcraft. You know, that's kind of the way to do it. Sometimes I hate the moments in this game when I actually rush myself because, to be honest with you, sometimes it sucks waiting 3 months for more content. But definitely have been fighting demons not to go back myself, Riz. Man, I've heard too many good things. Too many good things about Battle for Azeroth, and I'm fighting demons not to go back. Which I would never give up Final Fantasy XIV here, as much as I played it and loved it. I couldn't give it up. I just, I can't really manage at the moment. I could, but it would still be a little bit much. 2 video game subscriptions, along with my PlayStation Plus subscription and other entertainment subscriptions along the way. I'm fighting demons, though. Hey, Lake Moon, thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah. I'm glad you understand there.
And I am the barber's blade.
Shit. I'd predetermined that and was ready for it, but still. But yeah, Riz, hopefully you're having fun with World of Warcraft, though. Honestly, everybody playing it right now I'm a bit jealous of because, like I was saying earlier, this is actually the first expansion I have not been a part of. I've played every expansion in the game ever since its existence, except for the one about to come out now, and it's, it makes me feel almost like just weird, you know? Holy shit, these hills.
Your suffering is not yet over.
I was late as fuck on that. That person totally quit on us. Still guarantee I would have survived though. Like, the healers in this fight tonight have just been brutal. We've had Alua up here, who's been very diligent working by herself. I can only give her props, really, or he. I hate that I've not gotten any res, that sucks, but I gotta say, they have been working their ass off to stay alive themselves and keep the rest of this party alive also. You really loving the story so far? Nice. I've actually heard good things about it. Actually, only good things about it.
Your suffering is not yet over. I'll tear you limb from limb. Escape this! Your pain is my pleasure. You will not have mercy. Your suffering is not yet over. Agony and sorrow. I, the captain, shall deliver the king's justice!
Holy monkey. Where are those hills at? Come on! I am dead. Yeah. Shit.
Feel the wrath of my brothers!
Gosh, this is a brutal battle. Mainly because it's like a struggle to keep everybody alive.
You will pay for what you have done! With blood!
Oh fuck. Run! Oof. Where's that asshole from our alliance? Where did he run? I know he went to the other one. He's doubled down somewhere. Okay, he's over here. And now he's over there. I was gonna try to get the healer. Luckily, somebody did before me.
I want to remember this!
Oh yeah, that didn't happen. There was the WAP. I figured it would happen the last fight. Definitely happened this one. We need a new healer. Head. Okay, they're on it. Okay. Like, I hate to ever kick anybody, but it's rough with only one healer in here. It's like putting literally weights on somebody. And we have a sound group going on. Like, honestly, A and B do not seem to have any troubles, but us actually getting another healer on C. Nice. I really hope they wait on this healer. Good deal. Okay, here's to hoping for a better run this time. New healer. We'll see.
The Empire is a cancer!
And then after this, hopefully, I'm thinking we'll hopefully, but either way, after this, gonna get into some, Rathalos, or Rathalos, if you prefer. Or Rathalos is what I'd normally call him.
Escape this!
Oh! Oh! I thought I was out of that. Obviously not.
Agony and sorrow! Your suffering is not yet over. You will know no mercy! Agony and sorrow! Escape this! Agony and sorrow! Like a knife through butter! Your suffering is not yet over.
It's going a little bit better this time around.
I'll tear you limb from limb!
Definitely better to have the extra healer. I see the difference already.
Escape this! Your pain is my pleasure.
91%. Soon to get that break, we're going to deal some real damage.
You will know no mercy. Your suffering is not yet over. Agony sorrow. I, Agamemnon, shall deliver the king's justice.
I will probably die. I definitely need some healing right now. I didn't.
Feel
Awesome.
the wrath of my brothers. You will pay for what you have done with blood!
Nice. Man, that healer made the biggest difference.
Scream louder! I want to remember this!
%. Nice.
This is far from finished.
Yeah,
Guardians.
that extra healer actually made the biggest difference. Like, wow, you're actually staying alive, staying afloat, doing great DPS even. Like, it's insane that was even in effect. Like, I hate to say it, but I kind of feel like our last healer was just kind of jumping in for a carry. Like, maybe just get a weekly carry through here. I hate to even sound like that, but the first one dipped on the first half. The second one couldn't survive anything.
Your suffering is not yet
So it's an up in the
over.
air an assumption. I hate to be as brutal as that sounds with saying that as well. But, I mean, that's just kind of how it seems. Because literally, since we have rid ourselves of the people who quit, we have definitely been doing very well in this fight. Like, it's a clear, very clear difference. Oh, shit. Ah!
Agony and sorrow. Feel the wrath of my brothers. I, Agamemnon, shall deliver the king's justice. Your suffering is not yet over. I'll tear you limb from limb. You will know no mercy. Agony and sorrow.
Here we go. 22%.
Your suffering is not yet over. Agony and sorrow.
%. Oh, please take a step forward.
Escape this.
Oh, yeah, I was dead.
I'll tear you limb from limb. Agony and sorrow.
What the monkey? Where is one? There we go.
You will know no mercy. My wounds give me strength.
Ah, shit. Come on here.
Enough!
Swing a little Tom Berry man some heals.
A knife through butter!
Whew. Oh, monkey. Yeah, well.
Your suffering is not yet over.
At least it is over, actually.
Agony and sorrow! Like a knife through butter! My death!
That was one of the most brutal times I've had through Ridorana Lighthouse since day one. But it's over now, so that's good. Still got through it, but damn. I don't even know who to give this to. I'm going to give it to the random black mage that I had to res like threat. No, I'm going to give it to the resilient bard, who somehow stuck out through the whole damn thing. Pulling neat on this thing since I still am one of few people to get this minion. 26. Wow. Probably not getting it tonight still. I'm not gonna be upset with getting a card, honestly. Could always use the MGP. Did not get the minion. Didn't think I would. Didn't get a card either tonight. Damn. Left with some nightmares though, not gonna lie. That was Healer Nightmare City. That's the only way to put that. I made a couple of mistakes there at the end myself, but throughout the most of the portion of that fight, healers were just brutal. Very brutal. Let's see what we got going on though. Shit. Now that that's out of the way. Last night, I'm terrible looking here trying to get into a party. It's mainly like, you've really got to sift through who's pulling a trick on you, just trying to get a clear, and then who actually has the skill of the battle. Yeah, they're looking for a melee, which I don't really understand. I feel like melee, like, could have more of an, like, disadvantage than a caster or a ranged DPS in there. I've actually seen more melee take it brutally. The death that is. That was punishing. No kidding, Mel. I've heard the same thing, Riz, you know, that people have said that it's easier going melee. But to me, it just seems like it would be the opposite. Like, I don't know. It just... Okay, I can deal with this. Summoner. Sweet. 2 Dark Knot. That's iffy. We'll see, though. I'm definitely gonna try. The reason I say, like, being ranged, like, I can firsthand tell you, it is a definitely advantage fighting Rathalos and being at a distance. Like, if you're up close, yeah, if he's facing you and you get that scream, you may be able to actually dodge his rush attack there. But being at a range, if you see him facing you, you can just, like, gracefully just, like, yep, fuck you, and just, you know, go around to the left or the right, maybe even behind him, and ignore him altogether and still attack him. But I will admit, full-on ranged and probably most magical ranged DPS, we're squishy. Like, we are. We cannot take a hit. That's a big thing with this fight as well. Very unforgiving. Very unforgiving. So being able to take a hit definitely makes all the difference. But as I said yesterday and the day before, the perfect like crew for this is definitely 2 warrior off the bat. I honestly think you need a ranged DPS. I could be wrong, you know, you can add another warrior in there. Most people are running 3 warriors at the moment anyway, or 3 tanks if they can, nonetheless, and then a scholar as the healer. I hate that at the same time though, because I love to play DPS. Tanks just, it's alright, it's just not exactly up my alley as much as playing DPS is. I just like to have fun, and I feel like those actually have such a strong responsibility. I could definitely understand that, Riz, trying to go for the melee combo with the red mage. I mean, that fight alone, I mean, he could literally just instantly rush at you as soon as you charge forward, so I feel ya. Hey, new fish. Luckily, you know, with the red mage, you have the ability to hop away almost instantly, but I'll also feel like, and understand completely how it could definitely help out, or also definitely just make things worse. Damn, it's like it's gonna be an impossibility for me to get a high quality house pick. I may actually end up buying those. They were just so expensive. Damn. Still with that low quality. If only, like, just your average house pick would surpass. Sounds like a big one. This sorcerer fish. I honestly think after I get this clear tonight, if I actually do, hopefully, you know, knock on wood I can, would love to get another clear. I'm gonna go ahead and get the minion tonight, and then I'll grind out for the 50 after for the mount. Normally I would get the mount first, just go for the big one, then grind out the little one next, but I think I'm gonna go for that the little piglet looking minion. Give me a second to do one quick thing in the background before this part gets started. Nice. Wish it would have been a Scholar. I'm okay with the Australogian though. I've actually heard that their shields are very helpful, which I've actually noticed in a sense as well that they can be really useful during the battle. Honestly, the one healer in Rathalos here that I could say is the least useful, and I say that with full confidence in the words that I'm about to pour out of my mouth. The White Mage is almost useless in here. Like, they can be, like, you have a good White Mage, I guarantee they can traverse the spot with ease. But finding somebody, Poogie is mean at first in Monster Hunter World. Really? Poogie. I'm gonna have to try Monster Hunter World sometime. I'm really confused. Not so sure if I should be the one jumping on his back at that phase or not. Already off to an iffy standpoint. Yeah. I don't know why this healer had to raise. Like, oh my god. Already not okay with this battle the way it's going. Just gonna have to really watch my back, I guess. Honestly, I gotta say, with this battle, healers really are the weak point, and I can't blame them. I guarantee this is hard as fuck to heal, like I can only imagine. So, full condolence to any healer out there actually hearing this right now. I don't even mean this badly. This has to be a nightmare of a battle to actually try to heal, but that's definitely the weakest point of this fight. The unpredictability of what he's gonna do next, and the unpredictability if your healer is actually gonna heal you before you get any of these things. Like, loads of healers I've already seen have been literally telling people, like, use their fucking potions before phase 2. I'm not even gonna say it. Fuck it. Fucking try to hurry up and get up before this healer tries to res me, though. Don't even. You're the one that got me on the res the last time, you asshole. Over-glorified healer. I totally agree, Riz. Using any potion before phase 2 is ridiculous. Like, you need them during phase 2. That's the biggest thing I've seen most players that have got, like I was saying earlier, I was watching a lot of people get their clears today. Just going through random streamers that have been doing this fight. The biggest thing is, again, healers. They don't want to heal as much as they should. They want to run constant DPS. And again, they want you to use those potions before phase 2, and that's the biggest thing. It's suicide to use any of those potions before phase 2. There's no other way to put it. You need them. You will definitely use, like, most of them. For sure. But that kind of plays into a discussion I was actually having like months and a few weeks ago also. with people who normally play DPS want to get out of the Q zone and play other regions of other things like healers and tanks, and then not actually being able to hit there. Nice. Pretty sure it was the person on the mount that died. I don't mean that nice, actually. Like, it's just... If you're not a scholar running this fight, or if you're running Australogian, honestly, heals are very important. Very important. Very, very important. But if you're Australogian, you should be running constant shields on everybody in this fight. If you're... The Scholar's really the way to go. Like I was saying earlier, Scholar is boss in this fight, compared to any other healer. But again, I totally agree, Rez, like, using potions before phase 2 is just useless. Like, sheer emergency, like, if you have to use one, maybe, go for it. Outside of that, no, don't use any. Literally perfect example of what good heals will do in this fight. Like, it's definitely already been a step up from what it was. Tail sweeping like a motherfucker back there. Oh, I was gonna try to go in and get a little bit of extra, like maybe DPS damage in there, but not gonna happen. Our tank's just like right in the middle, which is, you know, he's doing a great job. I can't say anything about it. I just can't really help out with trying to use Rathalos attacks on the ads there. It's also definitely all good there. All the ads gone. Nice. 76%. Really loving me on the AoE aspect this time around. Getting the fire breath on me. But our healer's actually doing a really good job this time around, so no worries. I don't think we've even had a death so far. Knock on wood, we don't have one before phase 2. Tumbles wants the minion tonight. And I also want to run Byakko. I'm like non-clears away from actually getting them out when it's purchasable from totems, so definitely ready for that. Here we go, Garula. Hills, gotta pick it up this time. Got Bahamut out a little early. Hurry up, Rathalos. Get that attack out there. The good thing about running it like this, the tanks can actually take all of these stacks by themselves. %66. 64 to the till. Well, I should say on till progress. 78 on till progress. Oh, come on, good deal. Till. I wish I was at a better time for the till, though. Man, my DPS is going to be a little low. Yeah, too low. I needed to have this right now. I wish there was a way that it actually told you like who had that the stack on them at the time. A little bit better, maybe like on the side of their name tag over there. So I knew if they actually, the healer had it or not. Obviously didn't. I was trying to pay attention there and they didn't. But still yet, it would be such a helpful feature. 81, 84. About to get that last little stack there for the till. There we go. %29. God damn, I hope they make it. I am a dead Tonberry. Not dead. Yeah, I'm dead. God damn it. The flaw with the double tank technique. They'll ignore your ass. But I've still got like 9 potions. I think that was our only death so far, so we're still good. Even though it's iffy because these tanks are making this asshole. God damn it. Not our first death. We got pretty far. Just certain things were a little too sloppy. I really do hope in the future that this fight does get more hot fixes. Like, that's another thing I've heard throughout the day is so many people complaining about, like, the hitbox, for one. The latency between attacks actually hitting you, being away from the boss itself, still taking attacks. So many different things, like, and again, a lot of it was, you know, as I've been saying for days, the devs actually mentioned completely that it was on purpose to actually kind of replicate the Rathalos spot in Monster Hunter World. But I've also had multiple people jump into my streams here saying that the Monster Hunter world, Rathalos, is actually 10 times easier than what he is here in Final Fantasy XIV, which is intense and insane to believe. %. Getting close to the ad. Gorilla coming. So Rez, I know you've been helping out on, working on a lot of World of Warcraft stuff, but you feel like helping out a little bit tonight, maybe on a Byakko farm, maybe like 1 or 2 runs, just trying to get a couple totems before the night's over with. I totally understand if not, or if it's too late for you. But if not, it'd be cool to have you here in a minute or 2. I already know it's one of the tanks' last run here, which I'm guessing will be the death of the party. So, I don't really want to wait on another group. Hopefully we get a completion. That would be amazing. I would love to. Last time we did very well. It'd be amazing to get a good completion in tonight. One off the list. Nice to actually get the Poogie as well. But after this, I'm definitely going to be doing a little Byakko action. Hopefully it all goes well. Healers, stop moving. Shit. Healer went down. I went down. I'm not gonna survive through this. Fuck. Literally cannot go down again. Oh man. Fuck. I hate the 3 death thing. Nasris, that'd be cool to have you. I do actually want to try to get one more group. I want 1 clear on this tonight at least. Damn. I know our tank is quitting though, so that's unfortunate, but... I'm telling you, Scholar is the way to go with that fight. Any other healer is just... it's too risky. Let me see if one more party's got this going on. There's a few, but the thing is, nobody's wanting DPS. Which is another big thing right now. gosh, I want to do both right now. Are you actually online at the moment? Riz. Not quite. Okay, so let me get one more of these going. At least, shit. I really do just want to get a completion in tonight. Last party here with the Rathalos. Holy fuck. Okay. I like the, although, going into this, I kind of feel, if you're a Mr. Happy fan, maybe you get on his weekly streams. I don't really rep too many other streamers out there, but Mr. Happy, I can say, is one guy that has worked his ass off to get to the position where he's at, where I, myself, am trying to also work to achieve. But I gotta say, him and Slaw on the State of the Realm, the latest State of the Realm that they've actually released, could not have said it better with this fight. How basically it was in a Thamriel video earlier as well. Also, Tham puts in a lot of work. After so many people get completion within this fight and get them out, I see it becoming a very, very, very dead fight. It's going to be one of those things like Gilgamesh that pops up in the Duty Finder here and there, and that'll be the only time it's played. The Extreme will be dead content on here if they don't start fixing things, unfortunately. Like, the reviews on this fight are not great at all from every standpoint. Like, tanks don't like it because healers are essential. DPS don't like it because they're squishy. Healers are essential. Healers don't like it because healers are essential. And they can't hardly DPS. It's definitely done a big sweep across the community. I've been reading on Reddit. Been watching streams. I myself want to get this completion. I do. But damn. I say completion. Holy shit. Healer comes in and dips instantly. Before we get another healer, let me take advantage of the free time in the background, but yeah. Unless we get some fixes, that's the future of this fight. What the monkey? It's only me and the tank now. I'm about it though. Like, he's a tank. Hope for the best, really. But as you listen to this soundtrack, you kind of like relate to what I was like talking about earlier. It would be nice for Final Fantasy VI to actually have a remake and the soundtrack to be a little remastered. It's just so dated. Like, it's not bad. I love it still. But it's definitely a pixelated soundtrack. Very 32-bit-esque. That fanfare. We just beat a fight. Not really. Gonna get some quick repairs on. I'll just, like, fly back out here in a second. It's not gonna take long. Would have been appropriate if we would have got the Rathalos clear. $51 clears. That is just such an insane number to think about. Okay. Alright. Materia being sold. I'm about it. Oh, and it was another tank. Very nice. And a warrior at that. Somebody's going to take some full DPS. Very nice. Materia City. Dexterity, Strength, Intelligence, and Vitality. Few fish, random cracked cluster. And a coin. More materia being sold, nice. Hopefully that doesn't take too long to actually get this other healer in here. Gosh, there's so many parties. I wish that would have had more completion on the days off rather than my days that I've had to work. I've been in a lot of really good parties running Rathalos here that have really been awesome. But unfortunately with my schedule, I've always had to leave. Like even tonight, I'm only trying to get one completion, and then I'm going to try to get a little Byakko going on, get another completion there, maybe two. Before I have to call it a night. But, gosh, if only I had more time. It'd be a beautiful thing. Geraldine. Almost sold everything tonight. Obviously, that needs adjusting. Holy monkey, they didn't even ready check us. Okay. That's weird. The lead tank, who's the leader of the party, just commits to going other tank. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's hope for a better turnout this time around. Really hoping it goes better this time around. Really like the turnout so far. Love the fact that we got a Scholar as a healer. Definitely makes a huge difference. Here comes the first set of ads. What's a monkey? Very close to the second ad. Garula coming soon. Don't think we've had a death so far. I haven't been watching everybody's health. But I think we're good. Oh, and there was me. Come on, healer, get me up, please. Oh, man. Fuck. Died first death. I think. I'm hoping so. If we have one right now, it sucks. Yeah. Definitely not very constructive, but definitely could be worse. That does suck, though. Gives me literally no wiggle room for the second phase of this fight. Here we go. Okay, I think it's a tank that's got it this time. Oh my god. I think that's actually a tank. Why would they run the other way? Oh yeah, we got the down that spawn. %. Motherfucker. Sweet, we got him down again. %. 11. I think that's a tank. I'm hoping. It is. Good deal. 6%. Nice, 1%. It's over. We got that completion again. Nice. I hate this dragon. I can't wait to get it as a mount. Definitely gonna go ahead and actually get the minion tonight, though. What a thought. Thank you, Rez. Thank you, Mel. This is only my 5th time, actually, believe it or not. And as much as I don't want to, I will run it one more time with this party. My only time. This is my last one. Win or lose, my last Rathalos tonight. Still gonna get a Byakko going on. But yeah, this is my last Rathalos. Again, win or lose. I like the fact that this is a good party. But it's a stressful fight, and I really don't like fighting it as much as others. But yeah, the 5th one down can get the Pookie tonight. Right back at you, Rathalos. Again, nice. Going twice on me. That's your specialty. Tumble heat. Gonna get that advise very soon. Here they come. Oh, that tail smash. Holy fuck. Oh, not good. They're still alive. Barely. Holy shit. Talk about a close call. Add 2 coming very soon. Garula. This should be already over there. Yep. Here we go. Deal. Shit. I think this time's going to be a little faster than the last. Hopefully so. Looking like it. We'll see. Damn. One thing I've noticed is like our DPS is just a little low. We're doing decent though, like very good. We've already had one clear in, so that's nice. But initially, like we're not taking the tail out first phase there when he goes down, which would definitely help us out. Especially in the long run as far as like DPS goes. Well, man, come on everybody, stack with me. Don't leave me hanging. Holy shit again. %. Oh, it's the paladin. %. 88%. Or 88 actually on his bar, 26% on his health. He is down. %. 13. Woo. Oh my fucking god, I am glad that it's been a good party and we haven't had a lot of death. Too risky. I hate how like the hit bar is just so off on this battle though. I mean, it really is. Like, I've been saying it for days, as of every other Final Fantasy XIV player out there. 12% though. We're getting there. His down gauge at 84. This should be the end. %. 1%. Wow. 1 fucking %. Good deal. Thus, that's the last one for me tonight, though. I do like the fact that it was a good party. It was something I mentioned earlier about it's hard to find them. But I'm gonna go ahead and dip out of this. I want to get one Byakko clear in tonight before I actually have to call it completely quits. I'm just starting to get a little tired. And, you know, I did have progress, so that was really awesome. Definitely glad I found all these people tonight. Really good players. Definitely great people. But I'm gonna call it right there. Get under this dude's umbrella. It's raining out here, dude. And with that, that makes actually 6 now on the extreme clear. Wish it was a little bit more, but yeah, 6, not too bad. Probably got to make moan for this, but gonna go ahead and check. Okay, I'm down. Let's do it. Already a party going on. I'm gonna take a quick restroom break, but definitely glad to see there's already a Byakko party going on. Rez, if you're actually still definitely willing to get into it, please join this party. It'd be awesome to have you. Give me just a quick moment. I'll be right back. Random. Nice. The tank actually prefers this stack. That's actually really cool. I think that might have been all the DPS there, Rez, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately. But, I mean, you know, if somebody goes down, feel free to join in, you know? I mean, I would rather have you than a rando, but this isn't my party finder at all. I was literally just going out on a limb, trying to make it a little quick for me tonight, trying to get on a random party. Damn, already got a lot more materia and fish. Gonna sell these fish really quick. Gonna go ahead and just sell the materia here as well. Normally I would just sell it on the market board, but right now I'm honestly kind of in a hurry. Plus, I mean, it's not gonna actually hurt anything. Thank you so much. You are welcome, lady. I'll just sell any other materia I end up getting in the future on the market board here. was a place I was gonna travel to really quick. I'm gonna sell this map on the market. Still, getting there though. 6 Rathalos skills. I think that was all the fish sold as well. And honestly, probably only going to run this once, to be honest with you. Maybe twice before the night's over. Depending on how good the party is and how fast it goes. Just getting very tired. Again, I felt very under the weather today, so it's going to be hit and miss on how long I stay in this party. Hopefully everybody's good here, though, and I can actually stick around for a little bit. So Rez, has there been a lot of good dungeons actually added in World of Warcraft with Battle of Azeroth? I'm sure there has been. But that's the one thing I actually haven't not heard anything from. I've heard that mainly loads of good content from the story, which is good. Very good, but... hope we got our stack established there.
There is no turning back.
You've only done one and it was easy. Well, I mean, I guess that's a good and bad thing. You know, it's cool that it's easy, but also maybe, you know, how easy is it though? Like, fun easy, or is it easy as in like, it's kind of boring easy? I'm sure it's the fun easy though.
Steal yourself. You're mine.
At least I got those 2 Rathalos clears in tonight. It makes me feel better about everything today that I've ran. Because a lot of this has just been kind of like grind that's been set off for quite a while. Especially Byakko here. Trying to get those last non-clears. Hopefully the last 8 after this.
Twofold is my wrath. Twice cast my foes!
points.
Creation trembles before
Got
my
him down to a
might.
good 7%.
Behold, fury given full.
Wow, that's pretty intense there, Riz.
My wrath is a ceaseless torrent.
Definitely sounds fun, though. I love how they're doing that thing that you've been mentioning, how it's kind of like switching up the whole, the aspect of the Alliance and Horde, technicalities. Really adjusting to them to make them a little bit more open. It's really awesome.
No more games.
Honestly, a lot of that, like, I know it's a big reason a lot of people don't play Final Fantasy, or, that they do actually play Final Fantasy 14, my bad, is, because of the faction thing, but honestly, sometimes I feel like a lot of that would fix this game in so many ways. Make a little bit, some things a little bit more fresh, but I've heard multiple people literally say that's, one of the reasons they play this game is because there's no faction, so, I get it, but it would be cool.
Lightning's here. Steel yourself. You're mine.
$55%. You got into a lot of faction war arguments. I feel that it could get tiring. My thing is, really liking the faction thing is really just the sake of PvP. Honestly, PvP within this game is, it's alright, but it's not World of Warcraft PvP. If you've ever played World of Warcraft PvP, you immediately already know what I'm talking about. Like, Final Fantasy 14 PvP versus World of Warcraft PvP is like literally night and day. %, on Byakko. Hoping we tank LB here. I'm guessing it's heavily in plot, but I don't really know still. I feel you, Mel. That's kind of a lot of people within Final Fantasy 14. You know, a lot of people don't really get into PvP. It's a very selective thing. I, myself, not too big on it in Final Fantasy 14. World of Warcraft, love it. Definitely love it in World of Warcraft. It's just so different. But I definitely understand how people could not get into it, especially lower level or newer people in World of Warcraft, or even if it was integrated into Final Fantasy XIV here. It's an intense thing, you know? You have to have a tolerance level, definitely. So I get it. I'm not hating on anybody for it. Just stating what I used to be into.
Steal yourself.
Clubhead, what is up?
You're mine.
Glad to have you. I'm not too bad in PvP in World of Warcraft, though. Love me some Booty Bay. Definitely.
You are stronger than I dared hope.
%. Yeah, actually never played Grandia at all, Clubhead. War mode? Holy shit, I did not know there is. That had to be something that was implemented between the last time. I played Legion for the first few months, but wow, if that's actually a thing, it's like, what the fuck? Ugh, that actually makes me a little sad. I guess it's nice for certain people wanting to play PvE, not into the PvP fold there, but wow, that's different. Clubhead, I've actually only played a handful of the Wild Arms games, to be honest with you. It's a Battle for Azeroth thing. Wow. That's still really intense. That's different. Probably it's probably an issue with new players jumping into World of Warcraft, getting in on PvP servers, and you've got those. I know you've seen them if you've ever played PvP in World of Warcraft. I know you've seen them though. Those random parties that actually, or it's not. Sometimes not even a party. Sometimes it's just like a random ass tank sitting there, or a random ass stealth rogue just sitting there in the background waiting for somebody to just lurk on by that's just low level, and they'll just come in and nuke them out. So that's probably why they're doing that. But everybody, honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for the night. I'm very tired. I've got the completion in that I wanted to not. I got another Byakko in. I got my Ridorana Lighthouse. I got my 2 completion with Rathalos there. I will go ahead and do that though, actually. Let's go ahead. Why not? Gonna leave this party though. I'm actually gonna get out of here very soon. But yeah, can at least go ahead and do this. Last hard game you played was Bloodborne? Well, I actually have Bloodborne. I got it when it was free to download for the PlayStation Plus members and everything. I've never played it though, to be honest with you. I'm excited to get into it eventually, but I've never played Bloodborne. It's up there. It's on the menu. It's an amazing game, really. I'll get to it eventually. It's not going to be something I stream, though. It'll be something I'll probably play in the background. Had to get to 140 level. You love the Gothic games? You know, I feel you there with the Gothic art style. It's definitely really cool. My thing is with it, I've never actually played it, and I've heard it actually has like a Dark Soul-esque kind of like a difficulty to it, so I've kind of taken my halter with it a little bit and kind of stepped back. Let's get that Poogie! Did they last tab this thing? They did. Wow. Up there with the Palico. Last tab. The Poogie. I like how it has the piglet tail. I would shit if this thing popped on my head right now. Not too much going on with the Poogie. Got a little dance. See if we can get him to do it again. Oh, there it is. Nice. Do a little beckon. But for now, everybody, I'm out of here. It's definitely been a lot of fun. I've had a great night. Had all the clears that I actually wanted. 8 more to go for Byakko. Unfortunately, 49 more to go for Rathalos there. But I'm out of here for the night, everybody. It's definitely been a fun night. Castlevania, love it, Clubhead. Final Fantasy 13. I actually like Final Fantasy 13 as well, Clubhead, to be honest with you. Definitely has evolved through the years of Final Fantasy, no doubt, Clubhead. Bahamut has went from just a simple pixelated dragon to King of Dragons to, even as you said there in Final Fantasy 15, basically a full-on god. So definitely had loads of transition. But everybody, I'm out of here for the night. I've had a lot of fun, and again, got all the completion I was trying to get in tonight. So definitely had a very accomplishing night that I'm very proud of. Glad that you could all pop in that actually did. All the views were very amazing, and very thankful I am to have them all. And everybody that got in on the live stream and chat on YouTube. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much. Definitely very humbled. But everybody, I'm out of here. Everybody that was watching over on Twitch, thank you so much as well. And to everybody in the long run who will catch this in future term rather than present, thank you so much for watching as well. But everybody, I'm out of here. Definitely got all the clears I wanted in tonight. The Roulette, Ridorana Lighthouse. Got in on Rathalos, got a couple clears, and even got 1 Byakko. So definitely had a very fruitful night, but hopefully everybody else does as well. And thank you all so much for watching. I'm out of here and cannot wait to join again. I will be back tomorrow doing more Final Fantasy 14. Gonna try my best to do more Kingdom Hearts. But again, you know, like today I was literally feeling like shit earlier. I was so sick earlier today. So hopefully it is possible to do some Final Fantasy, or not Final Fantasy 14. Definitely will happen, but some Kingdom Hearts tomorrow. Do definitely want to jump in here and do that. But everybody, I'm out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. Rez, good night to you as well. Clubhead, glad you can make it. And good night to you, Mel. thank you all so much for watching and getting in on that live chat. It was really nice having you all. Definitely hope you can catch me very soon. PC Gamer, glad that you could pop in tonight as well. Anybody I may have missed along the way, definitely glad that you could get in here. And anybody I may have missed that did not actually get on the live chat but was a part of the stream, or everybody that was a part of the parties along the way in the stream, thank you so much. Definitely. I will be back tomorrow doing more, and hopefully you can catch me then. But until then, I'm out of here, everybody. Take it easy and have fun, everyone. Loads of content going down right now for people and a lot more coming up in the future. So have fun. Don't stress. Go everything apace. And hopefully we can all get those clears that we want. Good night, everybody. Take it easy. I will leave you all with one last tune for the night. But I do hope you all have a great night. Good night, everyone.
For people like...
Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to see you again. Take it easy. Have a great night. Tobbles is out of here. Thank you so much.